The legacy of an institution can be captured in any number of ways. Tradition, pageantry, renowned research, and groundbreaking discoveries. Yet perhaps the most precise analysis is to examine the influence of those whom a place has produced. You see, the College of Arts and Sciences at Texas Tech has existed for more than 95 years. In nearly a century, tens of thousands of students have walked these halls, and multitudes of faculty members have brought new ideas to this hub of creativity nestled on the South Plains. This place has indeed served as the foundation from which so many have gone forth to create legacies of their own. It's these people, pioneers in their own right, who trace their inspiration, ingenuity, passion, and empathy back to the halls of this campus. So today, we celebrate and honor 5 distinguished alumni, creatives, pioneers, entrepreneurs, surgeons, and visionaries, each of which has left their indelible mark both here at Texas Tech and in their respective fields.
Hello and welcome to the College of Arts and Sciences Distinguished Alumni Faculty and Donor Virtual Ceremony. My name is Hunter Heck, and I serve as the Texas Tech Student Body President for the current school year. I'm also a student within the College of Arts and Sciences studying philosophy and Spanish. In the College of Arts and Sciences, we take deep pride in cultivating a spirit of innovation, and I am so incredibly inspired by the remarkable network of alumni. As I look to the impact that you all are making, I am inspired to one day create my own. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope that you enjoy this event.
College of Arts and Sciences alumni, friends, faculty, and staff. As one of the founding colleges at Texas Tech University, the College of Arts and Sciences has a rich history of creativity, innovation, and ambition. These are traits that define the mission of Texas Tech to advance knowledge through innovation and creative teaching and research. With more than 65,000 active alumni across the globe, graduates of the College of Arts and Sciences have made a profound impact on global society. This college has produced experts, visionaries, and pioneers in a vast array of fields by cultivating forward-thinking and solution-seeking programs across the humanities, social and behavioral sciences, mathematics, and the life sciences. So today, we continue in a tradition of recognizing and honoring a collection of distinguished alumni and faculty who each in their own way has left an indelible mark on the College of Arts and Sciences at Texas Tech University. Since 2016, the College of Arts and Sciences has honored a total of 19 distinguished alumni as part of this special ceremony. And while circumstances have prevented a traditional in-person event, we are honored to continue the tradition by delivering this digital ceremony. Each of the individuals recognized today have added in a significant way to the legacy and prestige of Texas Tech. And on behalf of the university, I congratulate them on their significant accomplishments. Once again, thank you for joining us in this special ceremony.
The Texas Tech University College of Arts and Sciences Distinguished Alumni and Faculty event annually recognizes a cohort of alumni and faculty who excel in profound ways in their fields. Today we recognize 5 alumni who have been inducted as Arts and Sciences Distinguished Alumni as part of the 2020 and 2021 classes. We also recognize a group of 10 faculty members who have distinguished themselves in the areas of teaching excellence, innovation, and research.
I used to remember driving past Jones Stadium way back when and seeing the big double T and always telling my dad, I'm going to go to school there.
Monica Marquez earned her bachelor's degree in biology from the College of Arts and Sciences in 1997. She went on to earn a master's degree in higher education from Texas Tech in 2001.
I realized I lived a very sheltered life in West Texas, and I got to Tech and it kind of opened up my eyes a little bit.
Today, she's the co-founder and chief innovation officer for Beyond Barriers, a global digital platform that accelerates success for women with executive coaching, high-performance training, and peer advisory cohorts.
Seeing these women transform and build relationships and leverage one another to help support one another and get through is absolutely fulfilling.
Prior to founding Beyond Barriers, she worked in management and executive roles at some of the world's largest organizations, including Goldman Sachs, Ernst & Young, Google, and Bank of America. During her 8 years at Goldman Sachs, Marquez was central in creating, developing, and implementing the New Directions and Returnship programs, which focus on the firm's initiatives for individuals re-entering the workforce. Today, she's active in a variety of diversity-focused nonprofits and currently serves on the NAFOA Education Advisory Board. Monica Marquez, 2020 College of Arts and Sciences Distinguished Alumna.
To be recognized by Texas Tech College of Arts and Sciences is extremely just humbling, rewarding, and absolutely honored. But I have to say that I owe it to Texas Tech and everything that I learned, just the relationships that I made, the skill sets that I learned, and just really honestly the pride and the just empowerment that I got from being a Texas Tech graduate. I'm Monica Marquez, co-founder of Beyond Barriers. Thank you.
The Excellence in Research Award recognizes a member of the College of Arts and Sciences faculty who's distinguished themselves and has achieved national or international recognition for their research. Barbara Hahn is a professor in the Department of History and the recipient of the 2020 Excellence in Research Award for the Humanities. She's authored multiple books and articles in Southern history, business history, and the history of technology. Her most recent work, Technology in the Industrial Revolution, was published in 2020. Barbara Hahn, 2020 College of Arts and Sciences Excellence in Research Award winner. Anthony Casalino is an associate professor in the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry and the recipient of the 2020 Excellence in Research for Natural and Physical Sciences. Casalino is the author of more than 40 publications, while his research explores the use of weak molecular interactions. In 2019, he was the recipient of the National Science Foundation's Early Career Development Award. Anthony Casalino, 2020 College of Arts and Sciences Excellence in Research Award winner. Mark Lochbaum is a professor of sport and exercise psychology in the Department of Kinesiology and Sport Management. He primarily teaches sport and exercise psychology courses at both the undergraduate and graduate levels. Dr. Lochbaum is an expert in achievement motivation and has focused since 2015 on writing numerous achievement, goal, and self-determination meta-analyses. His funded research spans from Lubbock to Eastern Europe to the Middle East. Mark Lochbaum, 2020 Excellence in Research Award winner.
I love learning, and Tech was this great, big playground of learning.
Lindy Cook Severance earned a dual degree in English and biology from the Texas Tech College of Arts and Sciences in 1972. Today, she's a preeminent Southwest landscape painter who's showcased work across the globe.
I think the Tech experience taught me to synthesize my different interests into something that I was better at than any single interest.
Lindy is the artist in residence at the Old Spanish Gallery and Museum, an upscale space on a Heritage Davis Mountains ranch near Fort Davis, Texas, where she and her husband Jim reside.
I hope that my work brings joy, brings the same thing that poetry or music instills in somebody. There's more than just what we see to life.
Her unique painting style captures an affinity for the dramatic skies and infinite horizons of the high desert of far west Texas and Big Bend country. Lindy's creative spirit is born out of a lifetime spent across the diverse Texas landscape and her own heritage as a seventh-generation Texan. Throughout her career, Lindy's work has been published and showcased across a myriad of prominent locations and galleries.
I think art is necessary to take you places you might not be able to go otherwise.
In 2016, she was the featured artist on Western Perspective, a national PBS documentary featuring creatives. Her work was also published in Texas Traditions, Contemporary Artists of the Lone Star State, a definitive collection of 35 artists. Lindy Cook Severance, 2020 College of Arts and Sciences Distinguished Alumna.
Whenever I found out I had been selected for this honor, I was spellbound. I thought, no, not me. I mean, really. And then I realized that Tech and I had a long time give and take relationship going on. And this is just the pat on the back. My appreciation goes far and beyond accepting this award. Tech gave me the tools to do what I've done with life. My name is Lindy Cook-Severns. Thank you.
The College of Arts and Sciences Teaching Innovation Award recognizes a member of the College of Arts and Sciences faculty who's distinguished themselves through innovative and creative approaches to teaching. Their approach to the classroom is original, innovative, and an approach that has had a noticeable and positive effect on their students' experiences. Erin Marie Legacy is an associate professor in the Department of History. She specializes in the history of early modern and modern France. Her book, Making Space for the Dead, Catacombs, Cemeteries, and the Reimagining of Paris, 1780 through 1830, was selected to receive the 2020-21 First Place President's Faculty Book Award. Meanwhile, her research has been supported by the Social Sciences and Humanities Council of Canada, the Andrew W. Mellon Foundation, and the Newberry Library, where she was a 2015-2016 long-term fellow. Her current research investigates spectacles of daredevilry in the first half of the 19th century, when things like hot air ballooning and parachuting flourished as entertainment in France. The College of Arts and Sciences Excellence in Teaching Award recognizes a member of the College of Arts and Sciences faculty who's demonstrated teaching excellence. Our focus is less on their method of teaching, but rather a sustained record of excellence that's been recognized by colleagues and students alike. Jeremy Schwartz is an assistant professor in the Department of Philosophy. His research focuses on ethics and the history of philosophy, especially the philosopher Immanuel Kant. He has published work on the question of whether and how moral judgments are justified, as well as work on the meaning of virtues, such as gratitude and piety. He enjoys teaching small discussion-based classes in which the students are encouraged to investigate and articulate their own beliefs about fundamental questions like how much morality demands from us and whether we can be criticized for our feelings as well as our action.
Why I went to Tech, how I chose Lubbock. It's more about when I got there, I realized I was in love with the place. I was in love with Texas. Lubbock was a great environment, very friendly atmosphere. Tech was a great environment. And, once I got there, I knew I would never leave.
James Bull is a 1970 graduate of the College of Arts and Sciences with a bachelor's degree in zoology. At Texas Tech, he discovered a passion for the field of evolutionary biology under the mentorship of Robert Baker.
Watching his example made me realize this is what I want to do.
He went on to earn his PhD from the University of Utah and complete postdoc work at the University of Wisconsin and University of Sussex.
The 4 years I spent at Tech stand out as the most exciting of my life. I mean, it's not even close. It's just, when I think about those days and how I feel about them, just nothing compares. I just loved it.
Today, he's a renowned evolutionary biologist and professor of biology at the University of Idaho. Additionally, he served as the Johann Friedrich Meischer Regents Professor in Molecular Biology at the University of Texas at Austin. Bull is widely recognized for his work on evolution of sex determination and viral evolution. In 2016, he was elected to the National Academy of Sciences, the country's most prestigious scientific organization and one of the highest honors that can be accorded to a scientist or engineer in the United States. During his career, Bull has served on the Science Board of Reviewing Editors for 13 years, chaired the NIH GVE study for 2 years, and is a member of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences. He's authored more than 180 journal articles, 1 book, and has more than 25,000 citations. James Bull, 2021 College of Arts and Sciences Distinguished Alumnus.
It's certainly an honor. I don't think I deserve it. If we could go back to 1969 when I was halfway through my undergrad days and tell people who knew me, oh, this is, Bull's going to be recognized in this way, it would have come as a big surprise to everyone, including me. It probably means more to me to have it come from Tech than it would anywhere else, right? Because Tech really was the place that started it for me.
The Excellence in Research Award recognizes a member of the College of Arts and Sciences faculty who's distinguished themselves and has achieved national or international recognition for their research. Carol Edwards is an associate professor in French and Francophone studies. As a 20th and 21st century scholar, her research interests include North African, Sub-Saharan, and Caribbean Francophone literature and film. She's published a monograph on Francophone women dramatists, a volume on sacrifice, among other works that explore French and Francophone studies. Carol Edwards, 2021 Excellence in Research Award winner. Michael Latham is an assistant professor in the Department of Chemistry. His lab has combined techniques to study DNA damage and underlying causes of cellular aging and cancer. Since joining the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry in 2015, his research program has been funded by approximately $2.8 million in grants, while his lab has also published 13 articles in peer-reviewed journals and been invited to numerous presentations at regional, national, and international venues. Michael Latham, 2021 Excellence in Research Award winner. Tyler Davis is an associate professor in the Department of Psychological Sciences. His teaching interests include cognitive neuroscience, quantitative methods, and fMRI design and analysis. Davis is also the director of the Caprock Lab, which focuses on basic and applied questions related to how people form and use concepts about the world around them. Davis's research focuses on how people acquire very simple visual concepts which relate to how we categorize things and interact with our everyday environment. As a professor, his goals are to promote statistical literacy and critical thinking skills in all of his students, which relates to his overall research goals of improving health and well-being through science and technology. Tyler Davis, 2021 Excellence in Research Award winner.
If I had the opportunity to go to college, I had always assumed I would go to Tech, and I did.
A native of Sudan, Texas, Dr. Bob Salem completed his bachelor's degree in chemistry from the College of Arts and Sciences at Texas Tech in 1950, before graduating from the University of Texas Southwestern Medical Center. He was drafted during the Korean conflict and commissioned as a first lieutenant in the U.S. Air Force Medical Corps assigned to Fitzsimmons Army Hospital in Denver. There, he was part of the medical team that attended to then-President Dwight D. Eisenhower. Dr. Salem went on to complete his residency in cardiovascular surgery at the Baylor College of Medicine in Houston under the tutelage of pioneering surgeon Dr. Michael DeBakey.
The ability to, in a matter of a few minutes or an hour, to save somebody's life who might be dying from various conditions was just so inspiring and so awesome to me that it gave me a good feeling to be able to help someone like that. So surgery was a way of meeting my own emotional needs, I guess you might say.
He returned to West Texas, where he opened a general and vascular surgery practice in Lubbock and became a pioneer in the region. Dr. Salem and his practice performed his first open heart surgery in West Texas in 1970 and have performed more than 30,000 total surgeries in Lubbock.
I treated every patient as if they were part of a family member. I tried to give them the same care, make the same decisions I would if they were operating on a family member. So I just took one patient at a time, never thinking about the magnitude of the total.
He was vital in establishing the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center Medical School and was the first professor and chairman of the Department of Surgery. Dr. Salem currently serves as Chief Medical Officer Emeritus of Covenant Health System in Lubbock, Texas, and Clinical Professor of Surgery, Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center. Dr. Bob Salem, 2021 College of Arts and Sciences Distinguished Alumnus.
I will always be grateful for the outstanding education I received at Texas Tech in those departments. The foundation that I got at Texas Tech stood me in great stead with other students that I was in competition with. I'm Dr. Robert Salem. I'm most appreciative and most honored by this recognition.
Yanlin Wang is an assistant professor of practice of Chinese and the director of the Chinese language program at Texas Tech. She has 20 years of experience teaching Chinese as a foreign language at universities in both China and the U.S. She was instrumental in creating the Chinese Language and Area Studies, a concentration of the Bachelor of Arts in Language and Cultures, and has added more than 13 courses to expand the Chinese curriculum. Meanwhile, Wang has integrated the technology and authentic cultural materials into the instructions, creating an immersive and communicative environment, while also organizing extracurricular activities to increase motivation and provide a sense of community and accomplishment. Her devotion has led to steadily increasing numbers of Chinese language students and the graduation of the first Chinese majors at Texas Tech. Her work has also been recognized by the Chinese Language Teachers Association. Yanlin Wang, 2021 Faculty Teaching Innovation Award winner. Natasha Van Gestel is an assistant professor in the Department of Biological Sciences who also serves as the Director of Research Coordination for the Texas Tech Climate Science Center. She leads a citizen science project to help growers mitigate the negative effects of climate extremes by identifying what management practices improve soil health. She has also led a research project in Antarctica, funded by the National Sciences Foundation. Natasha Van Gestel, 2021 Faculty Excellence in Teaching Award winner.
Texas Tech prepared me educationally in remarkable ways.
Rick Merrill is a 1992 graduate of the College of Arts and Sciences, earning his bachelor's degree in biology. He went on to complete a Master's of Science degree in Healthcare Administration from Trinity University in San Antonio. Today, Merrill is the president and CEO of Cook Children's Healthcare System in Dallas-Fort Worth, a role he's held for 13 years after accepting the appointment in 2007.
It was truly the highlight of my career to be able to have the opportunity to come to Fort Worth and run Cook Children's.
Under his watch, Cook Children's Medical Center has nearly doubled the size of its campus to meet evolving needs for its cutting-edge services. He has also ushered in a new era of healthcare by streamlining the organization's mission and vision into a promise to improve the health of every child in the region through the prevention and treatment of illness, disease, and injury. This promise has bolstered Cook Children's reputation as a national healthcare leader and one of the top companies to work for.
Our promise is knowing that every child's life is sacred, and we believe that in our heart of hearts. It is the promise of Cook Children's to improve the health of every child through the prevention and treatment of illness, disease, and injury.
His nearly 30-year career has spanned leadership roles in academic and university-based healthcare systems across the state of Texas. He's actively serving on numerous national, state, and community advisory boards, including Children's Hospital Association, Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, and most recently, as chair of the Children's Hospital Association of Texas. Rick Merrill, 2021 College of Arts and Sciences Distinguished Alum.
Thank you all for this tremendous honor and the opportunity to be among my fellow Arts and Sciences Distinguished Alumni at Texas Tech. I join my fellow recipients in thanking the Texas Tech University College of Arts and Sciences, the Dean's Circle Advisory Board President, Dr. Jay Vallette, and Vice President Heather Anderson. Having grown up in West Texas, I feel so fortunate to have gotten the chance to attend this wonderful university. I will always be thankful for my time at Tech and the solid educational foundation it provided me. I met so many people at Tech who helped shape the person I am. To my professors, guidance counselors, mentors, and those I met along the way, I am grateful for your support and encouragement. To my wife and daughters and other family and friends, I appreciate each and every one of you. I am humbled and I sincerely thank you.
On behalf of the alumni, students, faculty, and staff of the College of Arts and Sciences, thank you for joining us for this very special ceremony. In my more than 30 years teaching and serving in various leadership roles at Texas Tech, I can sincerely attest that the College of Arts and Sciences is indeed a special place. It is an institution that instills students from all backgrounds with a vibrant and invigorating educational experience and a conviction to make the world a better place. Worldwide, this college boasts more than 65,000 active alumni in fields and practices of all types. These graduates have paved the way for more than 11,900 undergraduate and graduate students that call the College of Arts and Sciences home today. Today, we honor and celebrate a collection of distinguished alumni and faculty who share a particular passion for Texas Tech and who have gone on to represent this college in special ways. We've told the stories of professional artists, groundbreaking surgeons, entrepreneurs, and CEOs who all trace their pursuits back in some way to the College of Arts and Sciences at Texas Tech. We've also awarded a cohort of faculty members who truly embrace the spirit of this place educators who use their knowledge to inspire and encourage students in their unique pursuits, and researchers who push the boundaries of innovation and discovery. So as we close this event, I want to thank you for your unwavering and inspiring support of what we do here at Texas Tech. It is through the passion and commitment of alumni and friends that students across the arts and sciences are inspired to live out the mantra that defines Texas Tech: from here it's possible. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for this celebration, and congratulations to all of our distinguished alumni and faculty. As we close, we invite you to join us in the Matador song. Rec'em!